I am Biswaranjan. I am having 10 years of experience in Microsoft technology like VB.NET, C#.NET, and JSRF. I am starting this chapter to share my knowledge and my experience with you. Today I am starting my first chapter, which is Introduction to Microsoft.NET. We are going to cover in this chapter, we are going to cover .NET Framework, CLR, Introduction to MSIL, and other tools. What is .NET? .NET is a software platform. It's a language neutral, means multiple language can run in a single platform. It can be accessible by many devices and operating system like Android, Ubuntu, Windows. It's a component-based application. .NET is a framework for developing web-based and window-based application within the Microsoft environment. So you can see here, this is .NET framework. It can interact with .NET application. It can interact with operating system or hardware. What is .NET framework? .NET framework is an infrastructure for overall .NET platform, and the major component are CLR, Common Language Runtime, Base Class Library, Common Type System, CTS, Common Language Specification, CLS. Later, we will start one by one. What are these? You can see this is the base. This is the best of .NET. Everything runs above on CLR, Common Language Runtimes. Means all this programming language, all I told you .NET is a language neutral. So all the language can run on CLR. And in between, Common Language Specification, the base class library, and the database and XML. About the web service and user interface, for next chapters, we will start about this. Compiling process of .NET, like it, all the programming language compile into Microsoft intermediate language, then it go to the common language runtime, and JIT compiler compile into machine code or native code. So same thing here, compile into intermediate language, not directly into machine code, just like C, C++, Java. Like we write our in user-defined language and it directly convert into machine code. But in case of .NET, it's not. It's go to intermediate language, or we can say Microsoft intermediate language, then machine code. So what is a CLR? Common Language Runtime. CLR work like a virtual machine to executing all language. As .NET is a language neutral, we can run multiple language. The CLR is a virtual machine. It works like a virtual machine to all language. It check and enforce the security restriction of the running code. It manage the garbage collection. Garbage collection means until if any object is created and so many times, say long times we didn't use this, the object will automatically dispose. It will improve your application performance. Inside CLR there is a common type system. What it do? Next slide we will talk about this. It converts iron code into the native code. All .NET language must obey the rules and standard imposed by CLR, like object declaration, creation, initialization, and use of that object. Data type, the language library, exception handling, error handling, and the IDE. All must be obey the rules imposed by CLR. Then common type system. CTS is a rich type system into CLR. Implement various data types like int, double. I told you, like multiple programming languages, multiple kind of declarations. Like in C++, C, or in C sharp, we can write int I equal to 0. But in case of VB.NET, different. The declaration is a different part. So this is handled by common type systems. As we can build an application including multiple language, So these CTS help us to interact each other language easily. It enforces the type safety of data types, ensure that class are compatible with each other, describe them by common way or manifest. Enable types on one language to interpret with another language. I told you that one. Common language specification, CLS. It is a set of specification that language library designer need to follow. This ensures the interoperability of between the language. Specification that language must conform to and accept into .NET framework. Then intermediate language. Intermediate language is MSIL, Microsoft Intermediate Language. .NET language are not compiled to machine code directly. They compile into intermediate language, then to machine code through JIT, just-in-time debugger. CLR accept the IL code, recompile into machine code. Recompilation is just-in-time means it is done as soon as function or a subroutine is called. The JIT code stay in the memory for subsequent classes. In case where there is not enough memory, it discards from making JIT process. The implementation. What is assembly? Assemblies are the smallest unit of code, distribution, deployment, and versioning. Assembly means just like you can say it's a exe file. It can be a dynamic linking libraries where it stores the data or specification of the application or the functions. Individual components are packed into unit called assembly. Like I create a library, so this is called assembly. It can be dynamically loaded into execution engine on demand. So single file and multi-file assembly. You can see here single file assembly, the resources, MSIL, metadata. But in case of multi-file assembly, again it divided into manifest, metadata, MSIL. Assembly characteristics. Assembly is a self-describing to enable data-driven execution. It must be platform independent and bounded by a strong name. I will let you know in the next chapter what a coming chapter. I will let you know what the bound assembly name, strong name. Self-describing means it's a blueprint type of form, metadata and CIL. Assembly always contain at least one module, but has a capacity to include more. Manifest, it's a compound name for the assembly. Describe the public type that assembly export. Forgive about that surrounding noise, guys. So what are the tools we can go? We can use, download the Microsoft Visual Studio. The latest version came Visual Studio 2019. Previous version like 2013, 2015 you can use. That is for slide. I will go to show you the Visual Studio tools. So you can see in my screen. This is Visual Studio 2013. These are the tools. We can create a project, new project. So you can see there are different kind of project here. Okay, I will show you. We can create Visual Basic project. We can C# project. We can create C++ project. We can create F# project. We can create a JavaScript, Python, TypeScript project or a SQL Server database project. On the next chapter, I will let you know one by one. We will start with Visual C# window form application. It will be very interesting, guys. So stay tuned. Hit the like button, and if you are new to this channel, please click on subscribe button and the bell button for notification. Thank you.